Hey guys, it's Jess, and I am here today with my insane October TBR. So I am attempting to read 10 books this month, which is probably a bit much, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. The reason I'm shooting for 10 is because I am participating in NaNoWriMo next month, and so my reading is going to be significantly reduced. I'll probably get through maybe 3 books next month, so I really need to backfill for my Goodreads reading challenge. To start, I'm going to be reading Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I am reading this for the Slay That Series Readathon. This is my first book. I have finished it already. I did love it. I was so-so in the beginning, but now I cannot wait to read the next one. Next is The Retribution of Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. This is the third and final book in the Dyer trilogy. I have also finished this one. I started and finished it yesterday. I was less than impressed. I felt like there were a lot of plot holes and some other stuff, but I'll go through that in my Slay That Series TBR wrap-up. So that's my second. The third book, and the book I'm on now, is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. This book is massive. Like, half my face kind of massive. But I'm hoping I will not get this done in time to finish up the Slay That Series TBR, but I'm gonna hopefully get it done by mid to end of the week is what my goal is, just so I can move on to the other great books I have. Then, to get a little spook in my October reading, I have Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I believe this was Gillian Flynn's debut novel. I know it has a lot to do with self-harm. It is a shorter book, which is kind of why I chose it, and also because of the horror and mystery aspect. I've heard that it's really scary, and so that's why I picked it up. Next, we have The Fifth Wave by Yancy. I actually was not at all interested in reading this book until I saw the movie trailer, I think a couple of weeks ago. And then the day that I saw the movie trailer, I went to Barnes & Noble and decided that I needed this in my life. So The Fifth Wave, if you're not familiar, is about an alien invasion that comes in waves. Like there's plagues, I think there's floods, famine, all kinds of stuff. And the fifth wave is where aliens pretty much inherit bodies of humans and they take them over. One, super creepy. So you can't tell who's human and who's alien. And so that's what this one is. This is also a pretty big book, but I think it'll give me enough scare that I'll be driven to get through it quicker. Plus it's becoming a movie and that always makes me want to read a book quicker. Then I will be continuing the Throne of Glass series with Crown of Midnight, the second in the Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I read the first one, and I wasn't like 100% thrilled like everyone else was, but hopefully this one gets me into that mood because I have the rest of them, and I need to read them. And the only way that's going to happen is if I force myself to read this one. So I'm going to be reading this. Really, if I'm being honest, I just want to find out what Selena has to do. Like, what are they going to have her do? I imagine horrible, horrible things, but who knows? So that's why I picked this up. Then, as a prep for NaNoWriMo, I will be reading On Writing, a Memoir of the Craft by Stephen King. I have a problem when I write. I'm what is called a pantser, so I write by the seat of my pants. No plans, no outlines, and Stephen King writes very similarly. And so I was hoping that this would give me some good ideas about when I get stuck, how to push through, or kind of how you create that base idea, because you obviously have to have an idea of what you're going to write about, and I do have an idea, and I'll do a NaNoWriMo intro video at the beginning or end of this month, one of the two. Then I am reading Winger by Andrew Smith. I chose to read Winger because my story for NaNoWriMo is actually around the atmosphere of bullying and what that kind of atmosphere causes in people. And I know this is about bullying. I know the second one came out. That might be my read for next month. We'll see, depending on where my NaNoWriMo story goes. Then I have a little nonfiction in my life with You're Never Weird on the Internet, Almost, Bye Felicia Day. I did buy this the week it came out, and I had full intentions to read it the week it came out, but other books came up, it got set on my shelf, and it got forgotten. Because when you have as big of a TBR as a lot of booktubers do, and probably a lot of viewers do, when you set something down, if it's not like on your desk, in your face, every day, you're going to forget about it. That's just the way it goes, and that's pretty much exactly what happened with this one. But I am super excited to read it. Actually, the book that got me thinking about the Felicia Day book again is Why Not Me by Mindy Kaling. This is Mindy Kaling's second memoir or My Stories book. and it made me think about the fact that I hadn't read Felicia Day, so I'm going to read both of them this month. Plus, I love this cover. I know it's so simple, but the color is gorgeous, and I just think the composition is really pretty. I'm a big fan, and I absolutely loved her first memoir, Why Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me? And so I'm really excited to get into this one. Also, both of these are pretty short, so I'm hoping they will kind of push me to read quicker. So there we have it. There is my crazy October TBR. I am going to try and get through all of them. I think I'm doing pretty good. We're on the 4th day of October, and I'm already here. These two are read, and I just started The Order of the Phoenix today. So if I continue this pace, hopefully I'll be through everything by the end of the month. We'll see. Let me know what you're reading down below. If you're reading anything that I'm reading, we can totally buddy read it together, so let me know. If you're not, let me know what your most anticipated read for this next month is. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!